Good morning, everybody. My name is Lori Stewart, and I'm the Director of School Relations for Forte Foundation. And we're delighted to present a School Spotlight webinar with MIT Sloan School of Management. Thank you so much for joining us for this webinar. If you aren't already familiar with Forte, Forte is a nonprofit organization that has been working to launch women into fulfilling significant careers in business through access to education opportunities and a community of successful women. We've been in existence since 2001, and we offer a range of career and education resources for women, beginning at the undergraduate level, moving into their early career, encouraging them to pursue the MBA, and then supporting them in their MBA degree and beyond. Forte is able to offer a lot of the resources that we do at a complimentary basis or very subsidized, because we have support of some amazing business school sponsors. We have 50 business school sponsors today in the U.S., in Canada, and in Europe, including MIT Sloan, who's with us today. We're also supported by some terrific corporate and nonprofit sponsors. In total, we have more than 90 sponsors that make it possible to deliver program content and resources for women. This program is part of a pre-MBA webinar series that features School Spotlight webinars from different Forte sponsors, along with a webinar series that delves into topics like building a winning application, financing your MBA, and career exploration. All of these resources are available to women on a complimentary basis. All you need to do is register for a free Forte professional membership and navigate to the website fortefoundation.org/pre-MBA. We hope you'll take advantage of some of these other webinars on demand. And with that, I'd like to introduce our speaker today, Donna Levinson from MIT Sloan. Donna is the Director of Admissions, and she's been in her role since March 2013. She had a really interesting career before her time at MIT Sloan, where she was a partner at Accenture for a number of years. She's also an MIT alumna. She earned her BS in Management Science there and also her MS at MIT Sloan. Donna, we're so glad you could join us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lori. Hi, everyone. As Lori said, my name is Donna Levinson, and I am the Director of Admissions at MIT Sloan. I want to personally welcome each and every one of you to MIT Sloan School Sponsor Spotlight webinar. We are so happy to have Lori from Forte host us in a webinar today, and are excited to talk to you about MIT Sloan and our upcoming Women's Week admissions events. Thank you for joining us. The webinar is designed for you to learn about the women who are a part of the MIT Sloan community and to demonstrate how an MBA from MIT Sloan can help you to create a career that is rewarding and allow your ideas to matter. We will begin with discussing the strong alumni network and current women students thriving in the MIT Sloan community. Then I will share some details about the MBA experience and the student club opportunities specifically catered towards women students. And finally, I will provide some insight and tips into helping you with your application. But first, I think it's important to note that we are, in fact, a mission-driven school. And as you can see on the slide in front of you, MIT Sloan's mission is to develop principled, innovative leaders who improve the world and to advance management practices. In my own words, this is really all about identifying and solving the world's problems. The desire for our students to make an impact on the world is central to basically everything that we do and to the MIT Sloan experience. MIT Sloan graduates are part of a network of over 24,000 leaders active in making their ideas matter in 60 countries around the world. This network is part of the larger MIT Alumni Network and has made a significant impact on the global innovation economy. For example, our alumni have launched more than 30,000 active companies, created 4.6 million jobs, and have generated roughly $1.9 trillion in annual revenue. Taking all this together, this MIT nation is equivalent to the 10th largest economy in the world. Having diverse perspectives in the classroom and a collaborative setting is important to innovation. Diversity in our community is important to all of us. We hope you will take away from this webinar an understanding of the importance of women here at MIT Sloan. Our faculty member, Tom Malone, who leads MIT Center for Collective Intelligence, has research that shows why women make teams smarter, that the higher the percentage of women on a team, the more likely it is to exhibit collective intelligence and thus achieve its goal. We already know this. Women get things done. At MIT Sloan, the percentage of women in the MBA class has increased consistently over the past 5 years. The past 2 classes have had more than 40% women in the class. And while our incoming class doesn't officially matriculate till the end of the summer, I can share with you now that it will definitely be over 40%. We have found that women students are thriving in the MIT Sloan community. For example, 15 years of data shows no gender difference in GPA outcomes. There's no difference in starting salaries for our students. 2 years of monitoring core classes show no difference in class participation. And we are working with faculty to improve gender representation in core course materials, which is currently at 30%. At MIT Sloan, you begin your experience with a 1-semester rigorous core curriculum. These core classes help build a solid foundation and give you the flexibility to choose from wide-ranging electives during your remaining 3 semesters at MIT Sloan. You can choose to select from a very broad set of electives, or if you prefer, you can take a deep dive into a specific area of interest. We offer 3 specialized tracks, each of which is completely optional. We offer a track in enterprise management, entrepreneurship and innovation, and finance. We also offer 3 certificate programs, one in sustainability, a second in healthcare, and we are just introducing our 3rd in business analytics. We also offer joint and dual degree programs. We have a joint program that complements our MBA, which is called LGO, Leaders for Global Operations. In LGO, you actually receive 2 graduate degrees in 2 years, one from one of our engineering disciplines and the other from our MBA program. We also offer a dual degree with the Harvard Kennedy School, where you can receive in 3 years an MBA from us as well as a master's from the Kennedy School. And this year, we are also introducing a new dual degree with the MIT Department of Urban Studies and Planning, DUSP. In addition to the flexibility provided to our students, we also offer flexibility to our faculty in terms of how they teach their courses. You may take some classes that are case-based. You may have some classes that are traditional lectures and problem sets. You may also have classes that are project-based. And we have a group of project-based courses that are really, really super projects that we're calling our Action Learning Lab classes. This is about collaborating with a group of people on projects for real companies all over the world. And if this sounds like it's a way you would enjoy learning, we offer over 15 of these lab classes every year. To date, our students have completed more than 500 groundbreaking action learning projects for organizations in more than 50 countries. The relationships that you build with your classmates, faculty, inside and outside of the classroom, all contribute to making the 2 years at MIT Sloan transformative. The MIT Sloan faculty is praised by students for their approachability, and students like to share their positive faculty interactions and experiences. Many faculty members serve as mentors to our MBA students, and these relationships don't just end after the 2 years. We'll have many alums talking to us when we're traveling on the road about a time when they had a business problem. They immediately thought about one of our faculty members. They reached out to him or her, and not only did they get a response, but they got a willingness to dive in and help out. Our percentage of female faculty members is also on the rise, with currently close to 25% female faculty here at Sloan. And finally, 3 of our 7 deans in our dean's office at Sloan are female. One example of a notable faculty is Dr. Kay Kellogg. As mentioned in the previous slide, Kellogg, along with a few other faculty members, have worked with the MBA program, the Dean's Office, and with SWIM, Sloan Women in Management, over the past 5 years to make sure that our classrooms are supportive of women. We have examined GPA outcomes, call patterns, and course curricula to make sure that our women are as successful as the men, and they are. One of the most unique things about MIT Sloan, in fact, this is something that no other school can say, is that we are a part of MIT. And this is an invaluable part of your experience that quite frankly could begin with your housing. So there is no guarantee, if you choose to live on campus, that your roommate is going to be a Sloan student. Your roommate could be a PhD in physics or somebody pursuing chemical engineering. This is very, very intentional. It's an intentional part of the design because the cross-campus collaboration opportunities made for you can only improve and enhance your experience. You can take classes throughout the Institute. You can collaborate at centers such as the Media Lab, Martin Trust Center for Entrepreneurship, and participate in clubs and conferences throughout the Institute. Whatever your interest, there is always a way to get involved. The MIT Sloan student community has over 70 student clubs and organizations. Our female students are involved in these clubs serving as leaders. They are also involved in a couple of female-specific opportunities that we have. I mentioned swim a little while ago, MIT Sloan Women in Management. It is a student-led group that works with MIT and MIT Sloan alumni, faculty, staff, and the greater business community to increase opportunities for women and to advance the career of current female students. SWIM's mentorship program, which matches incoming students with a second-year student, is designed to create a supportive community and a more enjoyable MIT Sloan experience. Mentors advise first-year students on all facets of business school, including class recommendations, career advice, and helping with cultural adjustments. The most anticipated student-run event at the MIT Sloan Women in Management Conference, typically held in the spring. Also, as a sponsor of the Forte Foundation, MIT Sloan is committed to the advancement of women in leadership. MIT Sloan offers Forte Fellowships each year to outstanding female candidates who demonstrate leadership in their community, academic excellence, or have an impact in their place of work. All female applicants are automatically considered for these awards. I am sure careers are on your minds right now, and our Career Development Office partners with students to meet your individual career needs. Advisors start to work with you during orientation and during your core semester to customize your career development plan through a program called Career Core. This program is designed to help you prepare to pivot or to take the next step in your career. Last year, 96% of our graduates had job offers within 3 months of graduation. Approximately 1/3 of our graduates accepted full-time employment through on-campus recruiting last year. Additionally, the tight-knit community translates to an active alumni community that are invaluable resources for your internship and job searches. So, here on this slide, you see the various components of our MBA application. I think what's most important to note is this is an extremely straightforward process, and we actually are not hiding anything. It is an opportunity for us to get to know you better, and quite frankly, as you continue through the process, for you to continue to get to know us. New to our application this year is a 60-second video statement. The admissions committee is asking you to introduce yourself to your future classmates. We're really excited about looking at each one of these. You will need to use an internet-connected computer with a webcam and microphone. As part of the application review, the admissions committee will evaluate your response to see how you express yourself and to assess fit with our overall Sloan culture. The simple, open-ended question is designed to help us get to know you better. You can see here our application deadlines. We are very excited to announce these and to let you know that our application is now live. As in the past year, we have 3 rounds of admissions. For this coming enrollment period, the deadlines are similar to last year, mid-September, mid-January, and mid-April. We strongly encourage you to apply as early as possible. A benefit of applying in the earlier rounds is that if you are waitlisted, you will be reevaluated with the next round. So if you apply in round 1 and you are waitlisted, you will be reviewed as part of the round 2 pool, which is a distinction different than we would admit people in round 2 and then go to our wait list. Our thinking is that at any point in time, we want to ensure that we are admitting the strongest people, the people with the best fit possible. So here are some additional admissions insight and tips. We encourage you to get to know us. Attend an event that is posted on our website. We are traveling the globe right now. Please come visit us on one of our Sloan on the Roads events in a city where you may be located this summer. Participate in one of our web chats with the admissions representatives, or come visit us on campus. Join our Admissions Ambassadors program, which begins this fall, or if you happen to be in the Boston area, please don't hesitate to just walk into admissions and come visit us. And finally, I'm very excited about our upcoming Women's Week, which will be the second week in August this year. Please come and attend one of our upcoming Women's Week's events. Again, apply early. If your application is ready to go, apply in the earliest round possible. This way, if you're waitlisted, you will be re-reviewed in the next round. Choose recommenders who truly know you and can highlight your skills and provide detailed examples. Also, identify recommenders who care about you, who are willing the time to write a thoughtful and detailed and specific recommendation. On your side, identify your recommenders as early as possible, reach out to them, and give them enough time to spend the amount of time necessary to write a meaningful and thoughtful recommendation. Be sure to answer all of our questions. Be yourself. We're really looking for authenticity. Show how you've made an impact on a person, a group, or an organization. Provide details about your experience that will help show us how you are unique. I mentioned our Women's Week's events, and so here I'd love to show you the dates and the locations where we will be. We would love for you to join us at one of our events that will take place the second week in August. Our admissions team will be hosting 6 events this year, so each year we continue to add another city to our group of cities that we go to. We'll also be featuring a TED-like talk by one of our accomplished alumni in many of these cities. We'll offer a panel of local Sloanies showcasing their school's network of accomplished women students and graduates. And also, there'll be networking opportunities where you can directly ask our alums or current students your own questions. We plan to have a Women's Ambassadors Day on campus in December. The date is still to be determined. That will give you an opportunity to come on campus, attend a class, engage with current female students as they share their stories and experiences with MIT and the MIT Sloan networks. You'll be able to sit in on a class, attend admissions and career information sessions, join current students for lunch, and end the day with a reception. Finally, we would love for you to stay connected with us. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Check out our website to learn more about our MBA program and have all of your questions answered. And if you are still unsure, please do not hesitate to email us at mbaadmissions.mitsloan@mit.edu. We have people answering emails on a regular basis. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to share with you a little bit about MIT Sloan, and thank you for joining us today.
Donna, thanks so much for that introduction overview, the tips on the admissions process, and the preview of the upcoming events that Forte audience members can join. Really, really appreciate it, and thanks so much for your presentation today.
Oh, our pleasure.